Howdy y'all, I hope you're having a good day. Sword Trade here again with another video. Elon Musk and Larry Chang might be dropping hints in their Twitter, a little bit of tinfoil, and XRT is at 507% short right now. Highest we've seen in a while. GameStop entered the brave new world of NFTs by launching their marketplace in mid-2022. Sadly, less than 2 years later, they closed down their NFT marketplace. Really, they pulled the plug because of the uncertainty of the crypto space, and it was a risky undertaking and the gamble didn't pay off. Although the technology itself is relatively new, already by mid-2022, there were some huge players in the market that were already generating billions. Do note though, it only shows the top 5 biggest NFT marketplaces. But in January, they were making over $6 billion, and by November of that same year, not even $1 billion. Long story short, the NFT space died out very quickly. So probably a good thing that GameStop backed out. You see the black and white photo in the tweet? It's from when Nintendo had actual physical stores. Funny how a company could reduce its floor footprint, but still become even more successful. Of course they weren't selling video game consoles back in the late 19th century. These Hanafuda cards were actually what Nintendo was known for. That is until the 1950s, when they were the first company to bring Trump playing cards to Japan. In fact, doing so in a partnership with Disney as the first entry into the US to sell products in Japan. Look at what Nintendo did back in 1959. They made a partnership with an already well-established global brand like Disney to help sell an already well-established and successful product. The playing cards became so popular that they actually tripled Nintendo's profits, allowing them to become a part of the
Kyoto, Osaka
stock market. All of Nintendo's history would have never happened if Yamauchi-san had not decided to go down the slightly boring path of partnering with Disney. And like we all know, GameStop just announced a new collaboration with PSA. PSA was founded in 1991 and was the heart of the boom in sport cards. This graph says that the global collective trading cards market will be worth about $10 billion by 2031, but I've seen some places say it could be 2 to 3 times higher. PSA has a very dominant market share. Partnered with PSA, and we'll see what's to come. SEC filing shows BlackRock owns 7.2% of AMC. If you go to the Edgar website and look at the actual filing, yep, BlackRock owns 7.2% of AMC. Larry Chang posted this on X today. Your company got acquired and your share of the proceeds just hit the bank account, CD, and you just won the lottery. For some fortunate folks, any of these events can lead to sudden influx of sustainable wealth. What you've been thinking of as paper wealth for months and years is now real. So what do you do? This question was posed to me recently, and I thought I'd share my thoughts as I've seen this scenario play out for many individuals throughout the years. Larry Chang's general guidance is pretty simple. Try not doing much of anything different for the first year. Stick the money in your bank, forget about it for a year. What's the value of a year waiting period? You remove yourself from the pressure, expectations, and emotions of the moment. The dynamic of those emotions can often lead down a road where wealth is lost, relationships are injured, and a positive experience turns into a bad one. So many bad decisions are made in that first year where you and your wealth are most vulnerable due to the confluence of so many factors. There's a reason so many lottery winners end up unhappy. There's a reason that professional athletes end up bankrupt. While accruing wealth from a successful startup is a different process than winning the lottery or being an athlete, many of the pressure and dynamics of sudden wealth remain the same, and unfortunately, some of the end results are the same as well. Larry Chang's trying to give us advice on what to do when we suddenly have money come our way. I'm sure y'all already heard about this, but Ryan Choi sued by SEC for securities fraud. Choi helped Andrew Left drafting Citron Research tweets like GME and GameStop tweets. We've talked about this guy before that emails the SEC every day, and he actually got a respond back. And they told him that they actually keep every report and every complaint in a file for certain stocks. And over the last couple of years, I'm sure quite a few of those have piled up. I got a response from the SEC after emailing them daily about GME. They've logged my complaint in their database, which could be used in future inspections or investigations. Our voices are being heard, keep up the pressure apes, and bullet swaps. In a normal swap, the swap is continuously closed and reopened according to the reset frequency. In a bullet swap, there is no reset frequency, so the swap is not closed and reopened on new conditions, and the equity-related leg will only pay one cash flow at the termination date of the swap. I'm not entirely sure, but I think bullet swaps might be able to be closed early, but then not reopened. Interestingly, there was a huge spike of terminated swaps in May to June, Within the month of May alone, the national total swaps terminated 2.5 million NU, which was twice the entire year of 2023, 1.275. The May GME spike peaked on the 14th with a closing price of 48.75. This leads to the obvious question: did these swap terminations come before the May spike or after? Short answer, both. Large batches of terminations were reported both before and after the May spike. Early terminated swaps. We've had a ton of low volume days lately, and that gets me pretty excited. And if physical gaming was really dead, disc editions wouldn't make up 82% of all PS5 consoles being sold. Tesla, the DD of a lifetime. And please stay with me, this is pretty genius. This guy thought to himself about Tesla: expectations are low just like in Q1. Their shittiness is priced in after Robotaxi event, and Elon Musk is a master stock manipulator. Keeping all of this in mind, this isn't the real part of the DD. The actual most integral part is looking at Elon Musk's Twitter, which I decided to keep a close look on the past couple of earnings reports. On the day of Tesla's Q1, Elon Musk tweeted a total of 5 times, where the stock ended up going up 13%, and then an additional 16% the next 2 weeks. On the day Tesla reported their Q2, Elon Musk didn't post anything, and the stock fell 14%. Seems like a pattern, right? Elon posts more whenever it's going to be a decent report, and then he doesn't post on the bad reports. Now guess how many times Elon Musk has posted so far today? 15 fucking times. And they are up 12% in after hours today, moving from 212 all the way up to 240. That's actually incredible. And today, the U.S. Justice Department sent a letter to Elon Musk warning him that the $1 million daily giveaway to registered voters could be illegal. But obviously, Elon Musk met with his lawyers beforehand and made sure that it was legal. Last Friday, we had another bank fail. The Buffett indicator, market cap to GDP. Market cap is every stock's market cap added together, and then GDP is how many dollars are exchanged in America per year. And market cap to GDP is now at 200%. Back in 2008, we were about 120%. And back in 2000, the dot-com bubble, we were probably at 140%. We are now at 200%. China to draft guidelines for battery swapping and new energy vehicles. Denmark becomes the first country in the world to tax unrealized capital gains on crypto. Starting January 1st, 2026, the tax on unrealized gains will be 42%. The tax on unrealized gains will be 42%. Oh my goodness. But thank you guys so much. I really, really appreciate y'all. I hope you have a great evening, and God bless you.